When my son came back from Kuwait, he couldn't believe that. He said, "Mom, what's going on?" I said, "Well, they want to get rid of us, so they're finally doing it." And he was upset. But he said, "I'm sorry." He says, "I went halfway around the world to help other people, so I can't even help my mom keep her own home."
An entire community has been torn from its roots for a wealthy developer's private profit. Lives have been destroyed for a project that may ultimately fail. This is what happens when eminent domain is abused for private gain. The Gardens was home to more than 1,000 residents in the southern New Jersey township of Mount Holly. Since it was built in the 1950s, it has attracted hard-working, first-time homeowners.
I moved here when my son was in third grade, and now he's a grandfather, so it's approximately 36 years ago.
My parents came from Puerto Rico. I grew up in New York, but I chose Mount Holly to be my home, and I've been here for 24 years.
It was affordable, so I moved here. I rented for 1 year, and I've owned my home for 19 years.
It was a close and vibrant community where neighbors took care of one another and watched over each other's children.
We used to play football out in the front, in the street, and all the kids would come out. Everybody's kids would be there, and they knew they were with Mr. Cruz, so they didn't mind.
My kids used to leave their bikes outside, not tied down or nothing, no chains. I used to sleep with my door open. Everybody knew. Just come right into Miss Nancy's house.
We had talent shows with our kids. We had just about everything you could think of that made it nice for the children.
But the township had other plans for the Gardens. 10 years ago, officials decided to clear out the 300 garden-style row homes so Keating, a Philadelphia developer, could build luxury apartments and townhouses.
They mentioned in the newspaper that the township was going to use eminent domain to take the homes. And then when we went to the township meetings, they denied that they ever said it. But fortunately, one of the ladies had the copy of it, and then when they said, "Well, we're not discussing that now."
If this was a school or maybe a road, I can understand, okay, well, I can't live in the middle of a road. But they're building homes here. So why can't we be part of this new neighborhood that they're going to redevelop?
The township began dismantling the neighborhood, buying up homes using the threat of eminent domain and either boarding them up or tearing them down, even while connected to occupied homes. Santos witnessed the township's reckless demolitions firsthand.
When they started demolishing homes, they never took into account, made no plans that there was adjacent homes there. They just went in with the bulldozers, destroying properties, hitting them, and then not taking responsibility. They hit my home, they damaged my property, and then claimed not to have done it.
Gardens residents have been living in an urban renewal war zone.
I'm afraid to even stay here by myself when my kids go out, and they're grown, and they can't be with me 24/7.
3 days before Christmas, the remaining homeowners were told they had to accept the township's final offers for their homes, or have them taken away.
And when I saw the envelope, I didn't want to open it because I knew what it was something bad. It was from the Malley group, and my heart just sank. And I had just bought the Christmas tree, and it was standing there, so when I came home from work, we could decorate it. And my whole world just shattered. And, I started crying, and my kids said, "Don't worry, Mom, everything's going to be okay. We're going to decorate them. We're not going to let them ruin our Christmas."
The mayor claims he's destroying the gardens for the betterment of the community. But now it looks like this project may result in a loss of $1 million a year. That's 10% of the township's budget.
The whole township is going to suffer for these, uncontrolled ideas of grandeur.
They did not consult with us or talk with us. If they would have came and said, "Well, we want to do thus and so," and sat down and talk together, we could have worked out something without all this hassle.
All the remaining homeowners want is to stay in their community.
When I bought the house, I thought I'd be here the rest of my days.
My children are here, my roots are here, my grandkids live around the neighborhood. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to stay in Mount Holly.
But the township refuses to offer them replacement housing in the new development and is offering them less than half of how much it would cost to buy a smaller version of their homes just a few blocks away.
Why, if they're doubling the amount of units that they're going to make here that were pre-existing, why can't we get a home there? Why can't they make room for us and keep our community together?
The Gardens homeowners have worked hard their entire lives to own their homes.
I've had 2 jobs sometimes. I've had 1 job and school at one time, and my children also. And they're homeowners, and they got that from me. We're hard working people who know the value of what's important: a home, good family, good values. They've learned that from me.
This abuse is emblematic of New Jersey's eminent domain law, which is in desperate need of reform. The Institute for Justice has worked with homeowners to raise awareness about this land grab, but the township isn't listening.
When the government succumbs to this, we got nowhere to go but down.
The Gardens homeowners need your help. Please visit ij.org/Mount Holly to learn what you can do.
I know that I'm fighting for other people that might go through this, and then they might have a better chance of saving their home.